morning. Okay, you guys, I believe today is Tuesday, right? Okay, you guys, it's happy Tuesday. Good morning. Welcome to the week. Welcome to the tea. Early morning tea. So, you guys, when you come into the chat, make sure you say good morning. Hello, sweet teacup. Hello, auntie, grandma, mama. Hello, Miss Lola. Sweet teacup. Just make sure you're nice. If you at my beautiful gate, it's beautiful as gold with white, pink, and black trimming. It's amazing. You don't have to stand at the gate. Just come on in, join the tea party, subscribe to the channel, like the video. But make sure you got your cup so I can pour you some of this tea. Good morning, Carmen. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Carmen. You retired? You a stay-at-home mom, grandma, or are you working? And everybody, hey, good morning. I was just wondering because I appreciate you always come to my live. So I was just wondering if you like Sweet Teacup, that you pretty much retired. I was just wondering, do you work early in the morning? And you just happen to catch my tea. I definitely appreciate it. Because you guys, I want to talk about this morning. I want to know, where's the fame? Grandmother, that's what I'm saying. I'm about these grandmamas, baby. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. You guys, I want to talk about this morning. Where is the fame? I did a live yesterday, and you know something. Now, no, not sometimes, a lot of time. But let me say this first. First, I'm going to say I'm here for entertainment purposes. I'm going to entertain you, baby. I'm not going to waste your time. We're not going to waste the tea over here. We're going to pour the tea. Allegedly, what I say are my views, my thoughts, my opinion. And I'm going to spill the tea, baby. Shout out to our girl, your girl, our queen, my goddaughter, a.k.a. Big Royalty. Shout out to the 5 god grandkids. They're back in school. I know they're making them wonderful good grades. Unlike, I'm going to leave it at that. Because you know I control. But you guys, yesterday I did a video. Baby, I was ranting. We know most of the time I do rant. But I was ranting. But I want to come back and still have a conversation about that, because I just want to make sure I'm making it clear so that everyone can understand, even without me screaming and yelling. So I'm going to try to say this because I really want you to see this picture here. I really want you to understand it. One of the oldest things that grandmothers and aunties and our ancestors always try to teach us, and at this point, I think it's any culture. They try to teach you, and I'm going to give you several phrases I know that my culture used, that I'm going to say my family used. You catch more flies with honey. The tea is sweeter with sugar. Be careful how you treat somebody on your way up, because when you come down, you may need a helping hand. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you ask for. The grass always look greener on the other side until you go over there and try to cut it. Now, those are just some phrases that I grew up with. Now, I'm going to bring these phrases to real life because, like I say, I love to give information. I love to give wisdom. I love to share my wisdom. I love to tell you stories. I love to tell you things, and I try to put it so that was one of the things that made me what I was told, but definitely from a lot of my students. Not only did I do special needs, you guys, it was my last 10 years. I retired from the school board after 28 years. That means 18 of those years I did elementary, middle school, and high school. I had 2 daughters. I followed them as they was growing up. When my oldest, they're 8 years apart. So I did high school, you guys. I did a lot of high school. Then I did the elementary and the middle school because I followed my younger daughter. It was easy for us to travel to the same location. That's how I make sure neither one of my kids, I've been blessed, neither one of them was ever bused. Always a car rider. I always been blessed. I was the one that, well, I take that. Always a car rider. I have it with my oldest child. God bless the day my mom had her going to school with her, because my mom was a teacher. I didn't tell you that. My mom was a teacher. My mom taught over like 38 years. But my mom was a teacher. And my daughter went to school with her from the time she was in kindergarten up to 5th grade. I left the bank and switched over and started working with the school board by the time my oldest daughter was in 6th grade, because I wanted to get on that schedule. Plus, I got tired working them holidays, baby. You know, and I wanted to change up. But I wanted to make sure before I did that I did stay at the bank. I stayed at the bank for 11 years. So, back to what I was saying. We watch a whole clown. God blessed it. Ain't no other way you can. You know what? We all know he was blessed it. He came upon a single mother with her mother and her 3 kids. Probably was at that time one of the best things that ever came into that clown life. But see, this is what happened. You know, he made a lot of money. And I'm going to say he. And the reason why, see, the other side, they want me to say them. You want me to say them when it make the clown look good. But I'm not going to do that. Because see, a whole clown come to the internet and say, me, my, I did this. So I'm going to say you, clown, him. When he was making all that money and he was clamming up, it seemed to me, when you go back and look at videos come out of his mouth, his horse ass mouth, doing interviews, or call himself doing a life teaching or whatever, it was always where allegedly he was saying how he was better than anybody else, and people wanted my pictures, and they look up to me, they did it. But you know what? What did he ever do? Oh, hold on, you guys. My grandson back there calling the cows. Listen, if you hear somebody snoring, that's okay. I'm going to let him sleep. Because I want you to know I'm a real person. When I go DoorDash, yes, I take my baby with me. I take my... Honey, he is back there calling the cows. So if you hear somebody snoring, I'm just saying, one thing about me, Sweet Teacup, I'm a real person. Real life. I'm just like my goddaughter. That's what I'm saying. We're normal. People are normal. Baby, if you hear somebody snoring, that's my grandbaby. I'm going to let him sleep. I'm going to let him snore. Hey, butterfly, good morning, baby. Good morning. So, you guys, I can't get over it. It was funny. I was like, what is that noise? He's killing it. But anyway, you guys, between those 8 and 9 years, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that clown ever did anything to help anyone. And when I say that, who did he lift up when they was down? Who did he put on to make them great and better? What did he do? I know, coming funny. What did he do to help anyone but himself? So allegedly, you didn't. You had 2 other brothers in the video, allegedly, in one of those Say Cheese videos. And I'm going to say cheese because he don't get the clout. Say cheese, I could say cheese all fucking day long. That's their channel. He literally said in one of those videos, my brother put me on. He didn't want to do the family thing. And I said, I'm going to save my brother and I'm going to go buy him a house. But you never bought your brother a goddamn house. You never bought your brother a house. Allegedly, you said, allegedly, the clown said, oh, I went from foster home to foster home. We heard a whole mother. I'll be nice today. We heard a whole mother say, allegedly, she asked her mom to go get her kids from the system. And I do want to talk about that just a little bit. And I mean no disrespect towards the grandmother, because I ain't got no beef with the grandmother. I don't know anything about her, I ain't got no beef. But don't you think it's kind of weird and strange and ironic? let me do this. I'm going to take them out of the equation. Sometimes I like to use a whole nother group of people to prove my point. So I'm going to say there's a lady going through some stuff, doing things inappropriate she has no business doing. She wound up in prison, in and out of jail. They take her kids. Tell me why this lady got to reach out to her mom and tell her mom and beg her mom, can you please go get my kids out of the court system? Now, I'm going to tell you the kind of grandmama I am, and I'm pretty sure Carmen is grandma too. You ain't going to have to call me and beg me to go get my goddamn grandkids. I'm already on that shit. I'm already on it. You is not going to have to convince me and beg me to go get my grandkids out of the court system, from CPS, from foster home to foster home. I'm already on that shit. My kid, I promise you, as long as breath in my body, I only got one grand. But I got some God grand, and listen, and I will be there. You is not going to have to call me up and say, hey, you know I'm locked up. Can you go get my kids? What kind of mess is that? What kind of grandmama move that way? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Is your daughter or your son going to have to call you, then beg you, stay with me now, and beg you to go get your grandkids out of the court system? Are your ass already there? They never made it to the fucking court system because you're a fucking grandmother. You got your kids. We all know if we got fucked up as children. At the end of the day, that's why they said stop for home. We all know if we got fucked up grown ass adult children. And if your kids are fucked up, you should have been a grandmama or granddaddy from day one and said, give me my fucking grandkids. Live your fucking life. I'm just saying. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. I love my daughters, yeah, from the heel to the beam, from top to the bottom, but let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you grown. You live your life. It's about these damn children. These children deserve to grow up. They deserve to go to school, to go to middle school, high school, have graduation, have prom night. They deserve that. And like I said, we all know, it's an old saying when somebody say, we all know what kind of fucking man we got as a woman. We all know we got a whore, a domestic violence. We all know. No one know better than us. We may want to ignore that shit, but we know. And that means if your daughter or your son is a fucking grown up and they have babies, you know if they'll fuck up or not. You already know. And let me tell you, and like I say, I can respect, stay with me now, I can respect a man and a woman that is a parent. I can respect you way better if you know your fuck up and you step to your mom or your dad or a sister or family member that is a good parent and say, look, can you please take my kids? Because I know I'm finna do something that's not right, or I just need help with my kids. I know on their mom, on their dad, but you know what, mama, can you help me? I can respect you a whole lot better. But to take your kids, knowing that you're a fucked up ass parent, knowing that your mom or your dad or your sister or whatever is right around the street and you out here doing the most because you choosing drugs over your kids. See, that's some fucked up shit. I'm just saying. That's when you are judged. That's why the court took your kids. You had the power already, allegedly. Honey, it's like how they say with anyone, whether you're male or female. If you're a fucked up ass parent and then you decide to have children and you have kids, and before you do some dumb shit that's going to bring injury and harm to your children, you are the first one. You're the first one that have control of that situation. You're the first one. Long time ago, if you ever looked at old stories, what's the thing you used to see? You used to see people that would, and I think it's people that still do it today. They would wrap their babies or put a note and take their baby to a church and say, please take care of my baby. They knew then they was not a good parent. They put them babies first. There are a lot of parents, and it doesn't mean they're a bad parent. Everybody's not born nurturing. Everybody's not, it's not domestic. Want to be just tight and cook up and cook biscuits, make bacon, cook the grits and the eggs. Everybody in the tight, they want to wake their kids up in the morning, the grandkids, and hug them and all that. Every grandmother is different. Every grandmother don't want to say, well, I ain't keeping your kids every summer. I ain't keeping your kids every Christmas. Or if I keep your kids, you going to pay me. You got different types of grandmothers and grandfathers. But to be an individual as an adult, and you are the first one that had control of the situation, that you don't put them kids first and say, you know what, I know I'm a fuck up. Let me take my kids over to my mama's house. It should have never been a situation where anyone say, oh, I saw that it got out of control allegedly, so my kids was put in the system, so I had to call my mama and beg her, tell her, please go get my kids, please. You know what? No fucking excuse. That's what shit I'm talking about. There is no sympathy for me for that. There is no sympathy. Sympathy for me is when you know you fucked up the minute. See, stay with me. Get out your fucking feeling. Like I say, Sweet Tea Cup, this is a grown people channel. It is tag adults only. First, when somebody allegedly walked into a bathroom and saw somebody having a whole fucking party with people sniffing shit up their ass and up their nose, is when that person should have first say, let me get my kids up. Let me go take my kids over to my mama. Because I know I'm finna get into some shit. Let me get my kids and take them over to my mama. And then you bring your ass back and say, can I party? Which I would never do that. I'm just saying. It could have been done that way, but it wasn't. No. They put themselves first. They partied, they did whatever. And then, evidently, not my fucking story. I didn't come to the fucking internet. I'm not the one who got locked the fuck up. So don't come over here judging me. I'm speaking for the kids. Which someone should have spoke for them damn kids a long time ago. Maybe there would be a whole better group of adults. A whole better group. So if CPS takes someone's children, I'm just saying, has a grandmother. Now, unless that grandmother has no connection and they're not talking, they're not speaking, and no type of relationship, stay with me now, with that grown-ass kid, whether it's a son or a daughter, how the hell the grandkids get put in CPS? Did you ever ask yourself that? How the hell did 5 fucking kids go to the fucking system? If that was a relationship between a mother and a daughter, wasn't it from day one? Mom, I've been arrested. Come get the kids. Why is it's later? After years and years of fuck up, these kids been moved here, moved there, this, there. Now I'm begging my mom to go get my kid for the system. See, something wrong with that. Something is definitely wrong to that. There's a whole bunch of missing pieces in this fucking story. But we got dumbasses out here want to come to the internet and troll my goddaughter over every little thing she do when she ain't doing shit. If she do a video, you got shit to say. Let's talk about this. You don't consider that important? You don't consider bringing to the internet, helping out other mothers and fathers and other individuals, helping out kids to try to fucking figure out how the fuck that happened? It may be kids today that's listening to your channel that should be on your channel. You may be able to help them. They need to know. So since a whole fucked up mom, or it could have been the father, didn't know what the fuck to do, so I'm going to tell them, go immediately to someone that you trust. Immediately someone that you trust, and you go tell them, we need help. We're hungry. Our mom is fucked up. She got her nose in the shit. She this, that. Go get help. Even if you got to go to the police station, take your siblings, go get help. Because this is stuff that we see, but to come to the internet and try to capitalize and make a career over your fuck up as if you've been a mentor, how the fuck you helping anybody? How How's that helping anybody? If you're going to come tell your story, first thing you should say, don't be a fuck up like me. I fucked up. Own up to the shit you did. Don't do drugs. Let me first apologize to the people whose lives I probably ruined. Let me apologize to the people I sold the drugs to. Let me apologize to the children that probably was underage and I sold them drugs. Let me apologize to the mothers that I sold them drugs and their kids got taken away from them. You see the shit I'm talking about? Where is your accountability? Where is the accountability to show proof that you really have changed, that you really are sorry? No, allegedly, they're on the internet trying to prove how, I changed. Things happen to people. But you know what? But things don't happen to everybody because everybody are given choices. Things just don't happen to people. People are given choices and they make choices. So if somebody turn around and say, oh, I killed the little baby, you think they have the right to stand up in court and say, oh, that was 20 years ago. I want to work at a daycare. It was 20 years ago. Yeah, I killed the baby. I changed. Because that's what you fucking sound like. You should not be working with you. If you killed the baby, you ain't got no business around no children. See, that's the person who come to the internet. What I did was wrong. I served my time. I'm not working around no kids. I'm not going to volunteer around no kids because I know I can't be trusted. But you on the fucking internet acting like you some super goddamn grandma. You make grandma look stupid. You make us look dumb. People in the world, kids would think this is how their grandma's supposed to be. I want to see anybody that's a grandmother. If you're a grandmother, just anybody. Do some grandma content. Talk about how you got up and you went and got the kids and we spent the day together. I made some oatmeal. I baked the cake. Where you actually put your grands above you instead of on the internet trying to troll them and make little jokes talking about the real fucking way. For money, views, and content. And what is the money for? And you know what? You know what irks me? Is to see somebody get on internet and say, oh, I'm here making videos just for the fun. I don't need the money. The bitch, why you how the hell anybody could be on YouTube doing a video every day? You don't miss a motherfucking beat, but come to the internet, and this anybody in the YouTube community. Oh, I don't need it. I have to do this. You're a fucking lie. You out here making these videos because you want to make money like everybody else. There's a whole, like I said, I got a career. I want you guys, you all figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need this. I got a career. I'm doing my master's. The bitch, why you on the internet? Get the fuck off internet and go study and do your motherfucking work. But no, you out here on the fucking internet and dropping videos, bitch, because you need the money. Start with the bullshit. See, I'm going to call you on your bullshit. And that's anybody, whether you're a man, woman, or whatever. But that irks me to see somebody get on YouTube. You on fucking YouTube every fucking day, never miss a beat. You dropping video, you started saying, to me, if a person don't need YouTube to support them and they have a career, why the fuck you get in the first damn thing you say and you have in writing, subscribe and like the video, comments, make this shit make sense. Put a 1 in the chat, you agree with me. If you're making videos and you ask a motherfucker to subscribe to your channel and come in and like, you here for the fucking money too. You're a damn lie. You here for the money also. Hey, Michelle Grant, good morning, good morning. That clown is evil. He is reaping what he sowed. Oh, baby, he is definitely reaping what he sowed. Every person that he talked about and bashed and oh, I'm better than them. They want my picture. Every last one of those individuals surpassed him. Every last one of them. And like I say, I'm not a fan of the Prince family. I do love their kids. I think their kids are very adorable. And because they are good parents toward their children, because they are good parents to their children, I'm not going to bash and trash them. They're good parents to their kids. See, one thing about me, I want you to understand something about Sweet Teacup. I know a lot of people don't like who all my godchildren are, and that doesn't matter. That's the difference between me. What kind of godmother would I be if I say I have God pretend children and grandchildren on the internet and I'm worrying about is motherfuckers like who I like? What kind of fucking godmother would I be? No, that's not what a godmother is. Only I can see what I know that's in their heart. And I'm going to tell you, you can do some fuck up thing. I told you, Chris Sale, I love me some Chris Sale, but Chris Sale was a fuck up. Well, Chris Sale wasn't right. Chris Sale did domestic violence. You don't put your hand on a woman. I didn't know. Someone brought it to my attention. They said allegedly that he took the car, the money and all that. No, that's fucked up shit. No, I don't condone that. And I don't like that he did that. But that's not going to mean that I'm still not going to care for him. What kind of godmother would I be? Loved by Erica. I know Erica did some shit. I can't explain to you why Erica lied. Cap, this for you, baby. BSC TV. Yes, I'm your god auntie and you are still my nephew. That is your cousin, Cap. But you ain't gotta like her. We don't always gotta like everybody in our family. And yes, Erica did some shit. She knows she did some shit. But one of the main reasons that I like Erica is for the kids. I like that she's a good mother. Listen to what I like that she's a good mom. She do put them kids above herself. She could have did a whole lot of other dumb ass shit. I don't know. Listen, if Erica was in Florida, I would get with her. If she wanted to, I would get with her and be like, we gonna talk. No. But see, I didn't know love about Erica like that, but I knew in my heart that she was a good mom. So I had to respect that. And plus, it's the kids. I got to put the kids first. She got 4 little bitty ones. So I have to put the kids first. So I am praying for her, rooting for her to get her shit together. Focus on them kids, just drop the videos with her kids. And like I say, I got Osiris. You all know little Osiris. Little Osiris been doing the little mouth. Now, I know his family personally, and he know of me to a certain extent. They would have to break it down and tell him who I am. Then he'll be like, oh, when little Osiris, my god grandson, come back to Duval, because he is from Duval. And when I meet up with him again, I may have to mollywop him one at a time, because he did some dumb shit. But that doesn't mean I still don't care about him. Because one thing about me, if I'm your godmother, I'm going to still be there to support you as much as I can. Now, if you're doing some dumb shit, I'm going to be in my little area behind my little beautiful golden gate. And when I see you moving forward and you moving in the direction, I'm going to come out and I'm going to support you. Now, other than that, if you're doing the dumb shit, I'm just going to say on your godmama, you got to figure that shit out. All I can do is try to lead you and tell you what's right and what's wrong. And that's what I do. So that's like with my goddaughter, Royalty. I never said Royalty was perfect, but I love her because I see the kind of mother in her. No one in Royalty Nation King, the new king, says she's perfect. No one is perfect. I ain't fucking perfect. I told you got many things, and I'm still going to tell you many things. Listen, I did some shit, but I never did no illegal stuff back in my day. But half for me being shallow, half for me being, I've been a little bully before. Half for me, I ain't never been greedy, but just doing little things. Oh, you listen. I did something I'm sure I told this story when I worked at the bank, how I really was on this supervisor shit. You guys, this supervisor was old enough to be probably my grandma. I don't know why I treated that lady like that. And I regret that so bad. So like I say, I'm not perfect. And I'm just glad that because we're not perfect, that God still loves us. Just because someone do some fucked up shit, it doesn't mean you turn your back on them. You hold that faith and you hope they get that shit together. So Cap, I know you're going to do what you got to do. That's your town. I still love you too. I don't expect for you to agree with me about every person I talk about. And I definitely appreciate you, BSC TV, for having respect for me. But at the end of the day, she is my goddaughter too. You're my nephew. That's your cousin. Hey, Latoya. Hey, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But like I said, you guys, I know, trust me. And you guys gonna see she is getting her shit together. She's looking at our girl Royalty. She has a mentor now that she can look at. She sometimes people just need to know that there's somebody out there for them. Put a one in the chat if you agree with me. Put a one in the chat, and I want you to really think about this. Put a one in the chat. You remember when you was little, growing up, that let's say you didn't have that connection with your mom, your dad, your family, whatever. But put a one in the chat if you remember that someone in your lifetime just made you feel so special, and it encouraged you and gave you the strength to want to be better, to be a better person, to want to do better things. Put a one in the chat if you agree with me, because you guys, that matters. Hey, let's keep it real. Good morning. Good morning. You know, there's a lot of us when we was little, we was hells on wheels when we was younger. But then we you know, because it was in us to be great, to be better. But because one person had that faith in us, it gave us the direction. It gave us the motivation. It gave us the mentor to want to be that person, what they saw in us. That's what I have for love by Erica. I want her to know that I see it in her, and I know it's there, and I want her to be great, and I want her to know the key to her greatness is as long as she keep her eyes on the prize, and she keep her eyes on her kids and focus on her kids. And that means, baby, do your videos on your kids. Anything else? Don't worry about it. Don't do it. Don't come to the internet. Don't come to the internet arguing with somebody, beefing with nobody, because that's not it, honey. To rebrand yourself and just for you. You don't owe no one nothing. You owe God and yourself. You don't even owe me anything. But you know, I know you want to be great, because I saw how you came onto the internet. I saw you when you was a police officer, and you was, how can I say, she was not tainted yet. So you keep your eyes on your kids, and you make your videos by your kids, and you will not go wrong. And like I said, and that's with anyone else. And that's what we do for our girl. Do we not do that for Royalty? We show Royalty our love and our support. We know Royalty ain't perfect. Listen, we know our girl could be petty when she need to be petty. Hell, I be petty. We all know we can be petty. We all know. I heard let's keep it real. Am I right? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Say she could give it to someone as good as they give it to her. But that doesn't mean she's not a good person. It means she's human. But when you purposely goes out to bring harm to someone, see, there's a difference between coming to the internet and somebody catch you in the lie. Coming to the internet and you didn't show that part of the video. That's a totally difference when you come to the internet and you give kids laxatives that can hurt them. Or you go on internet and say that someone tried to have you killed. See, that's a difference. That's on a different level. You're trying to bring harm, physical harm to someone. You're trying to take away their freedom. That's a big difference. That cannot be judged on the same level. That's like somebody putting somebody's house on fire. Listen, I love me some Left Eye. I love me some TLC. See? Stay with me now, receipt number 1. Left Eye. I love them. And you know what? I promise you, she was literally one of the famous ones that I like in TLC. And I love her lineage and everything. But we all know the story. If you don't know the story, allegedly, she was dating this football player. And listen, he cheated on her. She went and burned his shit down. She burned that shit down. Now, I'm just now, a lot of women, when Roger got cheated on, she never burnt the dumbass house down. She never caught this shit on fire. Left Eye burned that motherfucker down. See, people move differently. Stay with me now. There's a movie. Here's your homework for today. It's called The Burning Bed by Cheryl Fawcett played in it. Cheryl Fawcett, I'm going to tell you who she is. Yes, she's a beautiful woman. I don't know if she's still living or not, but blonde hair, blue eyes. Beautiful, unlike a whole She-Hulk. And she played in the show called Charlie's Angels. They was undercover cops. They was real beautiful women. Do you see that? That's that beauty. There are certain women that God just made beautiful, and that's their gift. And that's what God bestowed upon royalty. So, in this movie, she played the burning bed. You guys, they say this is a true story. She had a husband that was Latoya Weber. Hey, baby, yes, but she is all 10 about her. Yes, you saw that movie coming. Yeah, it's called The Burning Bed. Stay with me now. She's a Caucasian lady with blonde hair, and like I said, she was just an actress, but they say this is a true story. If you think I'm lying, look up the story, and it's going to tell you it was a true story. This lady had a husband, and I think in the story, either he was a police officer, or he had association where he worked with the police station, whatever. But it was where he was domestic violence, and he was beating on her all the time. All the time beating on her, you guys. It was unbelievable. And he had a drinking problem. But baby, she burned the fuck out of him one day. She waited till that motherfucker went to sleep, and she burned that goddamn house down. So you see what I'm saying? Royalty didn't do that. Left out, burned that motherfucker house down. She burned his fuck, and he had a mansion. She burned that shit to a crisp. In the burning bed, they say in real life, that lady she burned his ass up with the house. All royalty did, our girl. Receipt number 2, she just left with the clothes on her back and the kids. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't put her hands on him. She didn't burn his shit up. I know a lot of this, I'm just saying. I know a lot of bitches that will burn that shit down, bleach his motherfucking clothes, rip his clothes, tear that shit up, throw that shit all outside. They would do the most. Royalty did none of that. She left everything in place. See? You see the moving slowly, gracefully, and softly. She left everything in place. Anything that she did not purchase, other than the gold, the necklace, royalty, bigger. We take the diamond, we take the gold, goddammit. It's hers. It was bought for her. Hey, it's the law. Google it. If someone give you a gift, it's yours. You don't have to give it back. It's the law. She only took the clothes on her back. I mean, literally. Hey, I can't lie to you. Receipt number 3. The other side talks about how she wear cheap clothes and swap clothes and the flea market clothes. She ain't got this. That's proof. They validated that. Thank you, the other side, you dumbasses. But we appreciate it. You validated that she didn't take shit. She left everything. She left everything. She only took the clothes on her back, literally the clothes on her back and the kids. And she went to her mom's house. She didn't take a sofa. She didn't take a blue ass sofa. Not a blue motherfucking sofa. She didn't take nothing. She left even the kids. What kids you know? Now I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm not perfect. If that would have been me, if I would have been Jalea Leon, yeah, I probably would have took my shit. I'm bad. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm taking the PS. Bye, I'm taking this. But see, they're good kids. They didn't even take their stuff. They left the games. They left the laptops. They left all that. They didn't take none of that, you guys. And they just left. And they went to Grandma Royalty, Grandma Tanya's house. And Tanya opened her doors and said, come on, my children. These my babies. I sleep, we all sleep. I eat, we all eat. And that's what a mama's supposed to be. See, that's the mama the real way. That's a real mother, too, that would take her kids with her over to her mom's house and say, Mom, we need help. Do you know how many mamas just up and fucking run and leave the kids in the fucking house? Don't give a fuck. They just up and go ghost. And now you got kids, it's all on the news. Kids were discovered in the house, living in filth, ain't ate in days, lost weight. Mom left, turned her back. No. See, royalty is a wonderful mother. She left with her children. She went to her mom, her safe haven. She didn't go on the street. She didn't go in no hotel and trying to act like, oh, I could do this. Now they suffer. No, she went to a safe place. Do you see how royalty put the kids first? Do you see? She didn't burn nobody's shit up. She didn't do anything. She left and she never went back. She never looked back. I can tell you now, I know many bitches that will leave the night with the clothes on their back, take the kids, but they would go back and tear that shit up too. They still would go back to that shit burned to the ground. So, like I say, shout out to our girl royalty. There's nothing that can say that she did wrong. What? Other than she dodged a fucking bullet. She dodged a bullet, you guys. And you guys wondering, receipt number 4. This is why people collab with royalty. This is why Funny Mike invite her to the kids' prom. This is why the 32 gang, shout out to CJ on 32, shout out to Funny Mara, D-Bay, Marty. This is why they collab with her. This is why more people embrace her, because royalty never turned her back on nobody. She never talked down on nobody. She never got on the internet and said, oh, I'm the God, and they wanted my picture, and they want to be me. Royalty never did that. If someone came into the soul food land, Royalty even cooked for them. She fed them. She gave them whatever what she had. But we seen a whole fucking clown that was living a life of luxury because he ran a bag, and he enslaved. Receipt number 5, he enslaved some royal kids. In one of those say cheese video. I can't lie to you. You put one in the chat. No, you put some teacups in the chat when I ask you this question. How many of you guys saw that video? Or if you didn't see it, let me just enlighten you. He said allegedly in one of these videos, I made millions of money. I did videos, about 15 videos a day. 15 videos a day, every day. So that means those kids was forced to have a camera in their face, and they was forced to do child labor. He made money off the kids. Hey, I can't make it up. I always say the clown word's gonna be his fucking downfall. All I do is bring the fucking receipt. He said, I did 15 videos. I was doing 15 videos a day. 15 videos, which means that the camera was in the kid's face. Can you imagine that? Ask yourself when my god grandkids went to sleep. Ask yourself when they was able to eat lunch, breakfast, dinner. Ask yourself when they was even able just to be a child. And you motherfuckers on the other side talking about, oh, well, he didn't have his DNA. Well, you know what? She dodged a motherfucking bullet. Oh, he only had royalty. She dodged a fucking bullet because she would even be, get out of your feeling, more fucked up today because of her parents. Because if she would have been standing there, the camera would have been in her face making 15 videos a day. Now, allegedly, we all seen in the video in the last 2 years where that first DNA say, I don't want to be in the video. You're not going to have that camera in my motherfucking face. Put some teacups in the chat if I'm right about that. And that was one video. He was trying to get her to do one video, and she said, I don't want to do no video. I'm not doing no fucking video. But then yet, for 89 years, you did multiple videos, at least 15 a day on my god grandkids. Where is the understanding for that? Why the fuck y'all can't understand why my god grandkids don't want to fuck with him? He enslaved them. Allegedly, I have a right to give my opinion. He enslaved them to work like a dog. Who do you know? If somebody kept you in the fucking house and had a camera in your face and had you working and misled you, because first of all, allegedly you pretend you said that you loved it and you was going to be their dad. When you bought shit, I know it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When he bought them clothes, I guarantee you they was only allowed to wear it when it was time to do videos. I bet you after the video, he like, hang that shit back up. That's my shit. He probably allegedly, I seen it in the videos. He around here, they would come out in the morning sometime when they dress. He would send them back because he didn't like the shit they had on and say, oh, why you got that on? That shirt don't match. Go put on this shirt. Go put on these shoes. Oh, your shoes are dirty. So you enslaved them for 89 years. Who the hell wouldn't, once they gained their freedom, who the hell wouldn't want to ever go back? Wait. Tell me. Who would never want, I would never want to go fucking back. Are you kidding me? I could sleep when I want to sleep. I ain't got to have a camera in my face. I could be me. I could be myself. I don't have to play a role because somebody telling me you need to cry, you need to laugh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Who do you know? It's like taking, let me see, people love animals, right? It's almost like some people love animals more than people. I can't lie to you. So I'm going to put it to you this way, because one thing about Sweet Teacup, I like to give you a vision. So we all know what happened when you take a cute little puppy, right? Because they was children. And puppy are children. We all agree to that, right? Put a 1 in the chat because I'm going to walk you through this shit. Because, see, I'm going to let people see what I have seen and what I understand. I want people to see this. I really want them to get this. We all agree that puppies is the equivalent of saying has of age, not human. Puppies is the equivalent of children when you're looking at the age level. Because we all love our babies and we all love puppies. Like I say, there are people that love animals more than people. So I'm going to put it to you that way. So if you're an animal lover, I want you to get this big picture. We all know if you take a little puppy, cute little puppy, don't know no better, just a puppy. And they just want to jump, they just want to kiss, and they just want love, but you keep them in a little cage because you don't want them pissing on your floor. Stay with me now. You keep them in it, not good pet owners, but the bad ones. You keep them in a little cage because you want to put a camera on them, but you keep them locked up in the fucking cage. You only let them out the cage when it's time to say showtime. Stay with me now. You know what I'm talking about. You seen some people do this on YouTube. For views, content, and money. But when the camera's not on, back in your little cage. We all know once them little puppies get out them cage, they go rampant. They just running all over the place. Put a 1 in chat, you agree with me, that once you keep an animal in a cage for a long period of time, once they are loose, they what? They run rapid. They run like they got no damn sense. They just running around. And if they had their way, they ain't never going back in that goddamn cage. If you open up your front door, I can't lie to you, them damn puppies gonna run away and never come the fuck back. Put a 1 in the chat, you agree with me. Because I know you'll get the big picture if I broke it down and said we're gonna use animals. You open up that goddamn door because you take your animals and keep them in the cage 24/7. Which means you controlling every damn thing they do. You open up that damn, I dare you to open up your front door and sit your ass in your couch. I promise you, your fucking animal's gone and they ain't coming the fuck back. They are not coming back. Hey, good morning. Hey, Beverly Reed. Hey, Chastity Fall. So why is it hard for anyone to understand now that royalty and my god grandkids have freedom? Why the hell they can't understand why they don't ever want to go back and do anything with that clown? Why the hell they can't even envision why they don't want to go do videos with the clown? Because he kept them caged in. Because he took away their freedom. He stole, at the end of the day, he stole their fucking childhood. He manipulated them by saying, oh, if you want this game, you're going to have to do this video. You want to go on you want to go on a private jet ride, you got to do this. Oh, yes, you want to go to Disney World. Yeah, I seen all the videos. You want to go to Disney World, you want to go on the tour. You want to go on the tour with me, you got to do this. But it was all for him. He just used that shit over their head. Allegedly, he lied. He wanted them to think, oh, I'm going to take you to Disney World. You just got to do these 15 videos, okay? We're going to Disney World. But it was all a lie, because just the minute they got off that fucking plane, or the minute they got the fucking car, camera, show, and action. When they thought they was going on a trip to enjoy themselves, now they still got a camera in their face. Hey, I can't make this shit up. Don't get fucking mad with me. I'm just bringing the tape. Don't get mad with me, because I had to break this shit down by using cute little puppies, because everybody loves puppies. We all know it's not good. You're not a good pet owner to take puppies and keep them trapped in a cage. We all know that's not nice. That's not good. We all know if them puppies ever get loose, they're going to run and never come back. I have seen it, whether on TV, I have heard it, where some people knew pet owner was like that, and guess what? They went and stole the puppies. People come home thinking they put in the cage, somebody done broken that shit and stole it. Okay, let's humanize this. Isn't that what CPS do? When you mistreat your kids, don't CPS come and get your children? I'm just saying. And the only reason that my god grandkids were never taken, because they always had a good mom. They had royalty. Royalty was there. Royalty was there. I guarantee you, if that clown would have had his first DNA all by herself and he was doing all them videos, baby, they would have been came and got her a long time, in my opinion. CPS would have been stepped in and got her. Been. It's been a lit if times worthy would say cut that. Exactly. We all seen that. We seen so many videos where my goddaughter, your queen, our girl, would say, why is you filming that? Turn the camera off. Get the camera off my face. I don't want to say the dumbass alphabet. Really, dumbass? That's what I'm going to call her. She would just say, really, dumbass? Every chance that clown had. At the end of the day, you was never the star, because you never kept the camera on your own ass. You kept it on everybody else. You was never the fucking star. That's how come you ain't shit, ain't making shit, and no one is checking your ass now. And then you piss and drag the fuck out of the Prince family. Like I say, I'm not a fan of the Prince family, but I love the kids. And because they are good parents. I would not hold that against it. They are wonderful parents. So because of that, I got to respect them on a certain level. I love me some Funny Mike. Stop playing with me. Yes, I do. I love me some DDG. I love me the Panton Squad. I love the Lee family. Oh, that you got, that is such a cute little family coming up. I love them. I love the Fisher family. There's so many families out there that are great. They're just showing just good content, you guys. And like I say, I just wanted to clarify that. In one of those videos, he talked about how he was better than them. He made more money than all of them. I mean, just naming people that just surpassed his ass. So you see how God fixed what was wrong? You see how 89 years ago, he said he made millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he spent millions and millions of dollars. But because he felt he was so much better than everybody else, and he didn't give a helping hand. At the end of the day, if you ask me, he didn't give a helping hand to no goddamn body. Not a goddamn soul. And now that you are at the bottom, ain't nobody stepping in to help your ass. Nobody. Hey, like someone just said, I don't know who, someone just said in my chat, he reaping what he sowed. He's sleeping in the shit he messed in. Come and say, he did say that. Yeah, he said that. He said that. Oh, they want to, listen, look at the comma. Receipt number 5. In that video, because see, this is a video that came across me just the other day. I was just minding my motherfucking business. I'm always minding my business. Michelle Girl said, we still want to know about the black guy. Okay. In that video, he said, let me stay focused on what I want to say to you guys. In the video, he said that DDG, my godson, not my, boy, you better leave my godson alone. Talk about my godson came to him and said, can I take a picture? Receipt number 5, comma. Isn't that the shit that you wanted when you went to Chris Brown concert? Where you tried the truth. You really thought you was going to get thousands of views and you made an ass of yourself, allegedly. Oh, I took my daughter to Chris Brown. And I asked Chris Brown for a picture and Chris Brown ignored me. Isn't karma a bitch? Isn't karma a double bitch when you was at a restaurant and you saw Kai Cenat and Asho Speed? Yeah, you thought the motherfuckers was going to say, what's up, clown? You want to take a picture? Isn't karma something else? Maybe back then, I'm just saying, allegedly, if it was true, that when my godson DDG stepped to you and say, can I take a picture? You should have taken the fucking picture. Right about now, you would have been put the fuck back on because DDG is done blew the fuck up. DDG out here taking on the red carpet, going to the Globe, taking pictures, modeling. DDG just dropped a banging ass video. She don't play. Stop fucking playing with me. Listen, DDG have made it. Clown. If you have not had shitted on him by then because you thought you was God and you thought you was so much better, just imagine how easy it would have been, because DDG is that type of man. DDG got a loving heart. He's a wonderful father. I love it. He's a wonderful boyfriend. And I know he's a wonderful brother and a wonderful friend. Just imagine if you would have did something differently. DDG would be there picking your ass up right about now. All DDG was need to do was just do a collab with you, drop a video. You would have been out of this bullshit. But you see how you'll fuck up? That's how come I hold DDG. I hold DDG hear my video. I hold somebody get with him. Holly, my little mermaid. That's my baby. Stop playing with me. I love me some Little Mermaid. Tell DDG, I know DDG will do it. I need you to reach out to your God sister. Just pretend God sister on the YouTube community. Reach out to her and the Roy kids. Embrace them. Because they deserve it. They ain't like a clown. They've been bashed, trolled, just beaten down, and they still have their head down. Reach out to them. Show them some love. Just a little love for Sweet Teacup. Hey, K-Share. Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the tea. Welcome to the tea. His life would have been different in so many ways. Just imagine if he would not have went to Say Cheese video and claimed that Damian Prince and Bianca stole his blueprint. Just imagine. Now, for what I see, I only can say, I see how Damian stand by his father. Whenever when that damn, listen, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of him, and I ain't gonna even go there. I do not fucking respect him like a fucking granddad. I don't respect that shit at all. But I see that they pick him up when he need help. I see they do collabs with him because that's his dad. On the point of him supporting his family, again, that's another way I got to respect him. He do not turn his back on his family. But we seen a whole clown, friends, family. This motherfucker will step and walk over your ass to get to the dollar bills. He will step and walk over your ass to get the views, to get the content. He don't give a fuck. He really don't give a damn. I can't even relate him to something that would just. It's kind of like, you ever seen that zombie picture, the Asian zombie picture, certain train, bourgeois train, whatever. You ever seen that picture? In that movie, there's certain, it was many of them, but certain scenes when them damn zombies were trying to get on that train, they were stepping over each other it was a zombie of fucking ladders of zombies. How they was stepping over each other to get higher up on the train. That's how I relate that fucking clown. He would step the fuck over anybody to get to be a millionaire again. Just to get 9 million subscribers, to live a life of luxury. He would do that just to say box opening. He would do that shit. He would step the fuck over your ass and don't give a damn. Hey, just my views, my opinion. Don't get mad with me. I'm just bringing the tea. Good morning, Leslie, Bessie, Grinch. Hey, Angel. Hey, Amber. Welcome to the tea. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But like I said, you guys. Hey, Common Gal. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. We'll just step all over you. And like I said, our girl Royalty, in case you came late and you missed out on a little bit, I was saying that I love me some Left Eye. I love me TLC. Girl, I love me some TLC. And like I said, I love me some Left Eye. And I think they said she was going through some mental stuff. But you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, she snapped. She burned the motherfucking house down. And for what I gather, she burned that shit down. Because he was cheating and doing whatever. Kind of like the fucking clown. She burned that shit up. And then I say there's a movie called The Burning Bed. Farrah Fawcett played in it. Oh, her name was Farrah Fawcett, not Sheriff. Farrah Fawcett. They say it was a true story. Her husband was a domestic violent man for years, and she burned that motherfucker up one night. One night I remember the movie. He iced her. He said, "Bring me that bottle." She said, "Okay." Very slow, gently, and softly. This for you, Jim Lowe. Yeah, slow and low. He said, "Bring me something to drink." He was laying in the bed. No, I think he was sitting in his chair then. She went and got the drink. She said, "Okay." Because I love her little southern voice. She went and got that look and watched him got fucked up. And baby, once he laid his ass in that bed and was knocked the fuck out, she burned that. She got her kids out. She got her kids out the house and she burned that shit to the ground. She burned, but see, she told the public, she told the police, she went and got a restraining order on the dumbass. She told what he did, everything. No one wanted to believe her. No one wanted, this is a true story, you guys. No one wanted to believe her because they didn't see what she saw because they didn't live with the clown. They didn't say, you know, there are some clowns. They're good at being clowns. In the real world, they'd be a whole different way compared to what they like behind closed doors and when the camera is turned off. She tried to tell people, she tried every which way out to protect herself. No one was listening to her. Do that not sound familiar? Did Roger not come to the internet on that day and made a video on that bed crying and she said, "I can't take it anymore"? Did she not say, "I can't take it anymore"? And we got a whole side over there want to believe a clown when Roger ain't did not one thing, but we don't saw the clown got kicked out of the Navy allegedly, can't hold a job, waving guns, doing the most, and they still don't see it. Do that not sound the same? She came to the internet for help. She came to the internet being a woman saying, "I'm going to hold accountability. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to do this anymore." No one made her do it. She wanted to do it. She felt she owed us that respect. And what did some of us do? We turned our back on her and said it's a lie. When all the proof and receipts are there, all you got to do, get off your ass, step out the box, and go look at those Say Cheese videos. You're going to see your fucking clown for who he really is. I guarantee you, I dare you, go look at those Say Cheese videos. Look at one video. You're going to hurry up and go back and unfucking subscribe. I can't make this shit up. Why don't you do that? Why don't you see a person for who they really are and stop trying to keep them on the pedestal because they used to be your hero or because you used to love them. They was your mentor. See, that's what they mean by the old phrase, grass ain't always green on the other side. That means you got to go on the other side and look at who this person really is. Stop looking at the side where he only showed the green grass. Go look at the whole person, the real person. Do you honestly think a whole YouTube community of African American YouTube, even white people at this point, I'm just saying, you honestly believe a whole YouTube community of content creators, all the friends, the business partners for 89 years. Even 2 years since that happened, so we're going to say 10 years. Completely ignore this clown. Don't do shit with him. Don't collab. Don't give money. You honestly think all these people are wrong and he is right? You need to wake up. You need to wake up and see a person for who they are. You got to learn how to be a good judge of character. Because having good character goes a long way. Now, I know a lot of times some of us say, oh, why the hell I need to learn algebra? What algebra going to do for me? Oh, why I need to learn chemistry? What chemistry going to do for me in real life? But having a good character is definitely going to help you in real life. Because when it's your time of need and you don't need someone to pick you up, and that's why Royalty got all these friends and even new friends. Because she has wonderful, beautiful character. She's beautiful on the inside as well on the outside. So people can't wait to help her. But you got to question yourself, well, now let me see what Granny's saying, because in a way, Granny's making some sense here. Why is it that everybody, even a clown friends, are helping Royalty, but no one is helping the clown? You honestly think all those people are wrong? It's just like, let me ask you this. You know how you see movies, you know how you see, I don't know if you ever seen the same thing with Bush Train, the Asian zombie picture, Z Wars. I'm naming these good zombie pictures. What else? The Happening. Think about these pictures. Like I say, you guys, I love to bring you receipts to show proof. You ever wonder why in those movies, and this happened in real life, because I remember being young, you ever just been in this situation? I'm going to break it down because I really want you to get this vision. You ever been in that, you ever been in a situation, just picture yourself even as an adult, young adult, and Carmen, you guys, I want you guys to go back and think, you're young anyway, and you're like walking somewhere, you're in a club, and for some reason, everybody just break out running. You don't know what the fuck going on, but you start running anyway. You ever experienced something like that? You don't know what the fuck going on, but motherfuckers just start running. You don't stop and ask what's going on. You're fucking running too. At the same time, you trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And like I say, if you ever seen that zombie picture with Brad Pitt, called Z Worlds, Brad Pitt and his wife, they had got out the car in this scene, and people were just running. And he didn't know why they was running, but he stopped picking up speed. He started running. His wife started running. The kids started running. You don't know why the fuck people running, but because they running, you running. And then after you got through running to a safe place, you realized because something really was happening. Maybe a dog came out the gate. Or maybe somebody started shooting in the club. You didn't know the fuck what was going on. All you knew, it was instinct. And you ran because they ran. Well, it's the same damn thing. If you got all these people that used to be the clown friend, a clown came to the internet and said, oh, I helped everybody. I bought everything. I gave them everything. So how the fuck all them damn friends and everybody is collabing with Royalty and helping her, but no one is doing nothing for the clown? It's the same thing. It's innate. It's instant. They just know, no, I'm coming over here because shit is right over here. And over there, they know shit is wrong. And listen, when your own fucking friends, don't get mad with me, come to the internet when things was good and you say, oh, he's my best friend, we grew up together and all that. What best friend you know gonna detach themselves from somebody? It's because they know it's some shit going down and they don't want to be a part of it. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Ain't no best friend that grew up with you. I got best friends right now I ain't seen in 30 years, and I promise you, if we walking in the same building, we gonna hug each other, we gonna kiss, we just gonna, because we're best friends. Best friends are best friends for life. If a best friend detach themselves for somebody, that means there's shit going on. Put one in the chat, you agree with me. So tell me, why you think Gator Boy detached himself? Why you think D-Bait detached themselves? It's the same situation. Motherfuckers saw niggas running. They don't know what's going on. They running too. They know something ain't right. Hey, I just like to break shit down for you so you can see through the smoke. I want you to get a vision, because sometimes a lot of us with vision, we got to see it in our head to understand it. Now, like I say, back to, I'm going to try this a little bit. When I say my goddaughter left with the clothes on her back and the kids, them damn persons they was fighting over on Christmas Day, you know, I just can't get over they tore up the damn Christmas tree. They worse than the Grinch. You don't stole the damn kids' Christmas. Fighting over purses. Could it be? Is it possible? Hypothetically, and someone said, I don't know who said it, flowers to them, but it was definitely someone in Royalty New Kingdom Nation. Could it be that could have been the purses that Royalty left behind? Could it be that those was purses that Royalty never brought with her and left them behind? So y'all are fighting over Royalty old purses? I'm just saying. And the terror like that did it. Exactly. Like the Diddy situation. You honestly think all them people could be wrong? Come on now. Listen. Now I'm going to speak on someone that's not here, so they ain't here to defend themselves. And I'm going to tell you, I love this man. I love his music. I love his dance. But I got to be honest. I love to meet some Michael Jackson. Yes, I did. I don't know what it is about Gary. Gary, Indiana. Don't get fucking mad with me. I'm just saying, let's look at the pattern. A motherfucker wants to be rich and famous, so since you think you're rich and famous, so let me just compare your ass. Don't get mad with me. To stop the most, come through the gate. You need to be subscribing to my motherfucking channel, because they nothing over here but lit tea over here. So we got Michael Jackson from Gary, Indiana. The old house still there. You go to Gary, you can see the house, the home, and all that. Allegedly, it was said. Now, if it's true, if Michael Jackson is somewhere still living, I bet you Michael Jackson is listening to my video right now. He probably listened to my video and laughing his fucking ass off right about now. Of a fucking clown thinking he was as important as Michael Jackson. But anyway, even if Michael Jackson was a good dancer, good singer, because I love me some Michael Jackson, but I got to call a spade now. It was very suspicious about the Never Never Land and the children. I'm just saying. It ain't normal for a grown man that want to be surrounded around children. I'm just saying. Playing with kids, having toys for them to play. I'm just saying. Never Never Land, So Food Land. Stay with me now. We're just comparison. Michael Jackson wanted to play with little boys. Hey, allegedly, don't get mad with me. Ain't my motherfucking problem. He the one all on a fucking video to my. I just want to play. It's a child of me. Isn't that what the clowns say? I'm still a kid. I just want to play. Then we witnessed allegedly a whole clown in his rented mansion bedroom in his bed, wrestling with little boys, and they all had their shirts off. Hey, don't get mad with me. I'm not making that shit. I'm just speaking facts. It was on the video. All on the floor, everybody ripping the clothes off. And they both from Gary, Indiana. What the fuck they turn up in Gary, Indiana? Don't get mad with me. Anybody in the Jackson family, I advise you to blame the fucking clown. Because that clown said, I'm from Gary. So don't get mad with me. Take that shit up with the clown. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all cook and bring up in fucking Gary, Indiana. But it seems like they got a lot of grown ass men child that want to be around here tussling with little bitty boys. I don't know. Shut up, see, it still didn't make no view. MJ dad took his childhood. Yeah, sound familiar, don't it? Go ahead on. Latoya Ruffin say Michael Jackson dad took his childhood. Well, didn't we see a whole fucking somebody take their kid childhood? Well, that's what you do. When you run the fuck off and you're on drugs and all that, and the child going from system to system, look at the pattern. Look at the pattern. Big mess. Big mess. Toxic. And I love me some Janet Jackson, but isn't the Jackson family toxic as fuck? Think about it. We saw sister on sister arguing with each other. We saw Latoya Jackson allegedly talking about Mike ain't love her. Mike ain't get her no money. Look at the pattern. Look at it. If you think about that shit, kind of the same. We all know a clown is a motherfucking copycat. None of them got along. The Jackson family. And look at the clown. Isn't this the same bullshit? I'm just saying. I love the whole family. Yeah, I love them too. But they was toxic as hell. Rebe arguing with Latoya went on internet. I can't lie to you. Latoya went on internet and TV and everything. She put all that shit out. Put the one in the chat. You remember that. Latoya Jackson was telling all they damn secrets and trash. Don't that sound like the clown? Didn't the clown come and tell all his secrets? He's the one that told his mama was a motherfucking crackhead. We ain't know shit about that. We ain't know shit about them people. Latoya would tell them all their business. Isn't that the same thing the clown did? I'm just saying. Something about Gary, Indiana. I'm just saying. Listen, baby, I just bring the tea. I'm Sweet Teacup. Thank you for coming to my chat. I love you guys. Shout out to all my God kids and my God grandkids. Shout out to you guys for always supporting me. You are the best supporters ever. You allow me to come to the tea and you allow me to spill my tea. Shout out to Royalty New Kingdom Nation. Shout out to my nephew, Cap. And like I said, even Cap ain't perfect. Because I get on him too. Cap, you know. But I'm still his auntie. I still love him. So like I said, you guys, shout out to Nothing But the Truth. Shout out to Let's Keep It Real. Shout out to Kiara Janae. Shout out to you guys, and I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Did I... Oh.